So before this HTM mining episode starts, I would just like to say that this is actually probably one of my favorite HTM recordings that I've had in quite a while, because the title really spares no expense to say this was not a normal mining trip. The amount of luck that I get during this is actually kind of hilarious, and that's why I kept going on it for about 2 hours. That's in recording time, not off camera. So this is going to be a two-parter, but definitely stick around for the other end. And I'm going to get back to watching my football game because this introduction is taking a little bit too long. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy. I'll catch you on the flip side. Three, two, one. Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of HTM. Now, originally I was going to be doing this episode by fixing up that little area that we've got over there and fixing up the bridge and working over there. A little bit of a spoiler alert for those that don't want to know what the next episode is going to be. The following one from this, don't listen for the next 20 seconds, but this area over here is actually going to be where I'm doing my villager trading post. Now, I actually built a little bit of design on a single-player world, as well as, you know, what I'm going to be using it for, which is obviously for certificates. So I'm not actually going to be looking for villagers, because I don't know whether or not I just want to fish for them in the wild. That sounds so weird. You know, just splash potion a bunch of them, or if I just want to start a farm, which would probably be the easier idea. But, yeah, it's where I'm going to be setting up the trading posts and stuff, so that's going to be pretty cool. Should be fun, considering, well, we kind of lost all our enchanted books. And with all that comes the topic of today. We lost all our diamonds. Earlier in the freaking... that's why you don't gamble, kids. Honestly, I'm 17, so I don't have much experience with cards, so I didn't really know when to, you know, stop gambling or when to keep going, but I lost everything, just kind of YOLOing it, I suppose. So today we're going on a mining episode. Now, mining episodes are fun, aren't they? They're supposed to be real fun. We're going to go off into the distance somewhere, and we're only going for diamonds. We really don't need anything else. Emeralds are nice, gold is nice, but we're going to be working on the gold farm in the future, so we don't need that. Redstone we're set on, lapis we're set on. We're pretty much set on everything. Coal could be useful, but I'm really only going to be focusing on diamonds. So the first thing we got to do is actually... well, we gotta actually go down into the farms and grab some food, because the only food that we've really got to our name right now is this one steak. We've got a few more pieces of food around the house, but I'm pretty sure those are limited by only apples. By the way, Sora is doing good up there still. She has not been touched by Log, although Log did say he's going to be pranking me back sometime soon, so I'm definitely hyped for that. So anyway, let's go ahead and let's fix up our wheat here. I think we've got a few growing, so we haven't really AFK'd in this area too much. I still have been really reluctant. I'm looking at you. Okay. I've still been really reluctant to... oh, I'm holding a seed in my hand. Oh, there you go. Okay, but I've still been really reluctant to, AFK in the fishing area. It's just escaped me. I don't know. It hasn't really been a thought of mine too much, so... that's probably why this hasn't really grown out all that much, and I don't have another name tag on me either. I need to start naming all my horses too, at least the ones that I'm going to be keeping for a while, because Lord does know I need a new horse, considering my fastest one died when we were trying to find Log's little area. You are going to frick up all my crops. I'm sorry. Listen, you had a good end of your life. You were happy. You were, well... yeah, you were happy, let's call it that. So we're gonna go ahead and feed over a bit of the cows, populate them a bit, and then slaughter them. And after that, we'll just go ahead and get going, organize our inventory, and we're just gonna have a fun time. Now, I think there's about 200 cows in this pen. Probably about 150, actually. So we're gonna go until we've got about 2 stacks of steak, maybe a stack and a half of steak, I think. Actually, now let's do 2 stacks of steak. We could get rid of a little bit of FPS lag while we're working here as well. And I think that should do it. Yeah, that'll definitely do it. We've even got more than 2 stacks. And we still have, like, barely even freaking touched our amount of cows in here. That's crazy. We didn't actually breed them before we went in, too. Huh. Alright, come here, cows. Have all the fun times and everything. Come here. Get some loving going on. Perfect. By the way, I'd like to thank you guys for the support on the series as well. It's been great so far, and I don't really want to ramble on it too much. You guys know, at least, you know, a good time viewers know that I'm forever grateful for you all, but that's beside the point. Anyway, so, you guys know how much I love you. So let's go ahead and clear out our inventory a little bit by going over to the place where we can just dump some meaningless items, or we could probably put back everything we've gotten here. Actually, yeah, let's get rid of most of the stuff. We'll visit the chest area soon. We're gonna also be clearing out the ender chest as well, because, well, we don't really need to clear out the ender chest all that much, because we're not going for other ores aside from diamonds. We really are set on everything aside from that. We have a slime block that we took from the Salty Lagoon as well when we were gambling, so that's good. I think I had a voice crack, I'm not sure. It's 11:52, almost midnight, so I wouldn't imagine if I wouldn't be surprised if I was a little bit tired. We can throw away, let's put all the wood away first. At least we'll need some wood for when we do actually go down our adventure, so I think about 10 raw wood should do us well. We're gonna need some coal and torches before we go out too. Almost forgot about that actually. How much is this guy? 63, right? Yeah, 63. And then we'll need, how much wood would that be? I think that would be 8 pieces of wood? No, I might be, wait. No, yeah, 8 pieces of wood will give us enough for 4 stacks. At least almost 4 stacks. Give or take 1. Put away the wooden trapdoor, the eggs. Can we birth into the chicken? No, we cannot. I was going to slaughter them anyway, so probably not a good thing that we did that. We got the water bucket on us. We could actually take some potions, too. Now that we've got our brewing area. Ooh. Let's go and grab some potions real quick. Lock up this place and, oh no, well, I need to shuffle out my inventory. Or the ender chest real quick. Yeah, I got some potions going on here. I'm thinking, what potions do we want to grab? Let's do fire resistance for sure. I think we can do 2 fire resistance potions. Yeah. And so we don't need strength, we don't need regen. Jump boost, not really. Health and speed. I don't really think we need speed all that much. Yeah, I think we're just good with fire resistance for right now. Let's go ahead and actually shuffle out this real quick here. Just doing a little bit of farming before we take off on our venture. Most of the mining episodes actually going to be cut up into parts because I need to record this for tomorrow, and I'm going to be busy tomorrow because we're recording something special, as well as the Packers game's on tomorrow, and oh boy, my Packers and Raiders. By the time this goes up, you guys will already probably know the outcome, and Packers won. I'm screaming in my chair right now. If they didn't, which I wouldn't be surprised because they're both excellent teams, and they're going for a huge matchup together, which is just going to be epic on its own. Then, yeah, I'd rather not talk about it. Don't comment on it, swear to God. But, yeah, alright, so what was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I was going to empty out my ender chest real quick. So let's go ahead and transfer at least half of it to the chest above us here. And well, actually, I did say that I wasn't going to take an ender chest with us, but it's really a good idea regardless if you're going to be bringing a bunch of stuff anyway. Yeah, we can go ahead and just really empty out everything from it, except for the golden apples and junk. We can leave those in. But apart from that, it's always good to have a little bit of storage. And let's go back and grab the ender chest. I think there's still the ender chest that's down in the enchantment room. I don't think that got blown up by the explosion. Yeah, okay, it's still here. Alright, so we only have... This is the problem about mining, too. We need to definitely make sure that we're gonna mine this, and we're gonna get diamonds soon. Because I've only got 2 diamonds in my name right now. I need to just, like, spend so much time mining and just get a frick ton of diamonds and be rich. Because I own a casino, and I plan on gambling at other casinos around this place a lot more frequently than I have been. And right now, I've got literally nothing to gamble with. So we're going with any pickaxe we can right now. We have a Fortune 3 book here, but we're not going to need that since we have this pickaxe here. But apart from that, I think, aside from dumping out... we really don't need to recycle it. Cactus, and a stack of arrows, and a feather... I think with that, we are good to go on things. We can put our food to the edge. We can put our torches. This will have to go right next to us when we're mining. So we can put it right like that there and up. Our potion of fire resistance can actually be on the edge here since that's really not of much importance. There we go. We're going to need our shovel alongside with us. Not our fortune shovel. We're going to need this one. So we can put this one away, actually. We won't need our axe for anything. I don't think we'll need our axe or anything, but we can just put stuff away in our ender chest so we don't need it. A sword is definitely going to be useful as well. And I think apart from that, ender pearls are just nice to have because they're nice to have. But I think with that, we're pretty much good to go. So I don't think there's anything else you need when you're mining so much. Torches, wood, Ender chest. Yeah, we can bring a bit more wood, to be honest with you. I always find myself scrap for wood whenever I go mining. Let's go 18. Why not? It's a weird amount. And by the way, we're actually over a stack of episodes, too. I was going to do a special little thing for, like, kind of like a little joke thing, but just happened to be when you were doing Casino. But episode 65, my longest running series by far, which is freaking awesome. I'm very thankful for your guys' support. Now, let's go ahead and take whatever our speediest horse is. This guy, I don't think is our speediest. Where is... No, this guy's definitely slower. I don't really have a speed horse now, which kind of blows. I think this guy's our fastest, if I'm correct. So we're going to be swapping off his gold horse armor with this diamond here. Hopper, I love you, but I gotta strip you naked and put some gold on you. And then you are the speed horse, I believe. How fast actually are you? So we have our little horse tester here. He's not even... I would think he's a 10, to be honest. It's really not the fastest, but he's got a little bit of speed to him. We're going to be going out in a far distance to make sure that we're not in an area that's been excavated. Let's see. Okay, 11. That's not... It's not too bad. That's kind of like middle, if I would assume, really. Because a lot of horses, you know... 13's kind of like above there. You know, it's really good. And 9's kind of like, well, you're not a speed horse. What else are you? So the last time we went mining, we went out in that direction. I think we're going to go off in this direction now. So we're at negative 933. Well, let's go down here first so we don't have to go through the mountains. Negative 933 and 2300. We know where our base is. I'm thinking a good area to go to would be... We definitely want to go off in the distance quite a bit here into somewhere we haven't necessarily mined. In fact, actually, let's just go straight. Why don't we just go straight this way and find a place? Yeah, you know what? Let's do this. So why don't we go to Z... I want to say 3,200. So about 700 blocks away from home. And we'll travel in this direction as well. I don't know if I want to find a cave to start off in, because we are just going for diamonds, and strip mining is a really effective way to get those. There's a plains biome over here. That's nice. But I think we'll be okay if we just go about 700 blocks out. Typically, I was going to do a Q&A on this as well, but it's a little too late to be streaming, and I don't know how much longer I can go without my parents being like, we need to sleep now, because I have yet to get sound dampening in my room, and I freaking hate not being on my own already. YouTube's one of those jobs where you really wish you could just be living on your own so you can just work with it and not have any other distractions in your house apart from just you, your focus, and nothing else. Thankfully enough, my parents have always been incredibly supportive of my YouTube journey. My mom actually even bought me my first PC when I told her, like, I want to pursue this. She helped me buy it, and I promised her, you know, if I keep doing this, which I was hoping that I would pay it off for her, and as blessed as I am, I was able to pay it off for her in full, so that was definitely a really great feeling. It was like a $1,700 PC, so yeah. Kudos to, and shouts out to Mama Hutt there. But, yeah, my parents have always been supportive of it, but they do need their sleep. So, yeah, alright, I'm thinking right about here in this plains area should be good enough to start off. Is this a little... What is this area over here? Have we actually even really been in this direction all that much? I know we did kind of a trip around... Oh, horses! Are you tamed? You guys aren't tamed! No way! I found another horse field! This is like the second freaking one on the or the third one that I found at least. Oh my gosh, this is awesome! I didn't know that there was more horses around like this close. Oh, I am so excited right now. I need to find like a speed one or something somewhere around here. Even though you know what's funny? I always say I'm gonna go mining. Or, yeah, like go on a mining venture. And then I happen to find a horse sanctuary. And then everything goes downhill. Let's see if we can find any ones that are like ridiculously fast off the bat. That one seems relatively fast, but you can usually tell how quick they are by how fast they move when you're on top of them. That one seems decent. You are too young to be tamed. You have 14 hearts. Wow. You're a slow one though, so health seems to be your forte. What about you? You seem like a quick one. Yeah. They seem like a quick one. Well, I think we'll come back here actually for another episode and do some horse taming in this area. They all seem white though. Are you all just that breed, or is there a little bit more to this plains biome? Because I think that's the only actual horse area around here. At least in this off direction. Maybe through here? Are there any more horses that aren't of that breed? This might be an area. Yeah, okay, so there's a little bit more over here, but I don't know if there's any horses or not. And it's turning nighttime, so we really should get in the caves rather soon. No, it doesn't seem like there's any horses over off in this place. No, just cows and stuff. Okay. Well, I think this is actually where we're going to settle out for... Oh, wow. Cow got killed here and never the items never despawned. Interesting. Oh, someone's hunted cows here. I wonder if that was me. Might have been me, but all I know is free experience. I don't think anyone's mined here, though, because it doesn't look like any of the caves have been tapped. So anyway, what we're going to do is we are going to break about 8 of these blocks and trap our horse in just so he doesn't run off, 9 to be exact. And we're going to mark the coordinates with a screenshot. So do it like that. And then really doesn't matter how you do it. This will keep him blocked in, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he can't get through there. Pretty sure he can't get through there. That's just kind of like how I like to keep my horses, just kind of blocking them in like a cool little section like that. I used to do it differently, but he's trapped. So we got our coordinates right there. We traveled out a little bit farther than I assumed, just by about 200 blocks as our curiosity got to us. And without further ado, I think it's very close to time in the episode to finally be starting our mining expedition. Now, where was the little cave? I think it was right here that we're going to be dipping into. Yeah, maybe? Let's take our luck and see if this is gonna... I think we took our luck and we won. Holy shit! Wow! Jesus, pardon for the vulgarity, but... Jesus, are you kidding me? A spawner in literally 2... I'm taking a screenshot of this. I don't even freaking care. Like, that is... Oh my gosh, that is amazing. What the hell? That's like digging straight down to diamonds. It's like that same level of satisfaction. And honestly, I think we're just gonna have to go deep down in here, because I don't think this cave actually curves down anymore. I don't actually think this is a proper cave. I would like to start off the mining expedition in a proper cave before we just have to dig down and go stripping. Is there any other cave? Wow, okay, so we picked probably the best freaking cave to actually start out in. That's fantastic. I don't really know what we'll need a spider spawner for. In fact, we don't need a spider spawner. We've got our dual cave spider spawner down in our little mining area. So... it's not really going to be of use to us at all. I still think that's hilarious, though. That's so great. Maybe we can find a little cave down here? Hold on one second. Alright, my apologies about that, guys. Mother came in and actually just said that she was going to sleep, too, so we're all good. Apart from this, I ventured off just a little bit while trying to find that cave area, and I found more horses, and I don't think these guys have been tamed either. Actually, gotta check real quick. No, these guys haven't even been tamed. We have, like, this whole new area to venture out in terms of getting a new horse, because I've tamed a lot of horses on this server looking for the really good ones, and this is just, like, it's beauty to my ears, or to my... Holy crap, dude. This is a fast horse. Oh, man, I'm gonna have a field day over here. Don't tell no one that this place is here, please. Oh my gosh, that's a fast 14 horse... Dude! We have a saddle, actually. No, well, we have our old horse, but this will be an episode on its own. So anyway, I think this is going to be sick, because these seem like the fast-breeding horse, and I love these kind. Okay, we got to go back down to the mines and quit getting tied up with this. I think there's a cave right here, so let's drop into here, and if this doesn't even lead down into anywhere, we're just going to dig straight down and hope we can find some luck. Because it looks like this just goes straight back up. Let's see, it appears to be going down a little bit. Okay, here's the big money. Maybe? Oh, this is a big dip. If this doesn't go anywhere, I'm going to be so upset. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you serious? Okay, we're going to have to dig straight down and do a little bit of strip mining. So, I think how this is going to work, at least how I preference doing these kinds of recordings, is, if you guys, or if I have any moments that really need to be recorded, I'll skip to it. But for right now, I think we're just going to go ahead and dip down to 11 and do... Oh my god. Are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. I swear to you, I am not using X-ray. Oh my god. That is... No! That is unreal! Holy crap! Dude! We dug straight down before and found a dungeon immediately. And now we dug straight down and we found a mineshaft. An abandoned mineshaft. At diamond level. Are you serious? This is... No, I've never been this lucky caving in my life. I mean, yeah, we haven't found any diamonds yet, but the caves that we've gotten so far have just been monumental in terms of... Would you look at that? Oh my god. That's crazy. We've already found diamonds. We have already found... This is literally the luckiest mining expedition I've had. And this has only been like seconds. This is nuts. And we found our horses area. This is literally like the best place in terms of this. And I don't know how long we want to go until we need to go back. But already 3 diamonds. It's not bad. Considering that's ore, we've got fortune. We're not going to do fortune until we get back at the place. Or we're not going to fortune them, rather. But, oh my gosh. Like, instant freak out. I need hours to take this in. Holy crap. But, yeah. I think we'll just hang around here for a little bit before we peel off on the episode. Because this is just... This is so cool. I love this so much. I'm so happy right now. Honestly, I have no other explanation other than the fact that I'm just happy. Really, really, really looking forward to this. So we've got 3 diamonds. We found gold. We don't really need to mine the gold. We'll get working on a farm before we actually figure out that we need more. Since every other ore is pretty much farmable, except for redstone and lapis and emerald. We'll get any emeralds that we can find, but we're not in a biome that will provide us that. And look at this. This goes down even further. Like, we are dip deep. And there's another spawner! Holy crap. I remember going through my first mineshaft, I think it was episode 4, when I really went on a proper mining expedition. And I found, like, 8 of these things. I broke them like an idiot, because I really, you know, I thought it was too far out and nobody was really going to need it, but... And, to be honest, nobody really did. But, Jesus, like, they're decently rare. Like, they're not too rare, but getting a lot of them is definitely not something you find too often. Which was a surprise when I found 2 of them, like, straight next to each other. Oh my gosh. Seriously? I need to take coordinates of, like, where I need to check out. Because the problem with mineshafts is, a lot of the times they're so huge, you don't know what areas to cover. And I keep thinking that those cobwebs are diamonds. That's gonna really get me falsely excited way too often. What about this area up here? So much gold, so much just... I need to figure out a way to cave this properly, but there really is no, like, proper way when there's just so many directions. I'm sure there is, but just, like, my excitement is getting the best of me right now. This is crazy. Okay, let's go down here. Is there any diamonds or anything? There's a frick ton of gold. Dude, if I was in a UHC right now, I would be in heaven. Holy crap. I think I'd already have a god apple by now. Exaggerating a little bit, there's gold over there too. That's that white stuff. Oh man, and we're still at diamond level. Actually surprised we haven't found any more. What about over here? Anything? This is crazy. This is unreal. And then we've got actual spiders and stuff. Thought that creeper didn't die for some reason. Oh man, this would be one of those painful moments where if I was streaming, everybody would just be like, you missed diamonds, and I'd probably believe them every single time. Oh, Jesus. I'm actually really disappointed at the lack of diamonds that we found so far, judging by the size of this cave. I feel like if we were to mine this, we'd find diamonds behind it. No? No? No, okay. We can take the gold, though. We might mine a little bit of the gold on the way here, just to smelt it, but yeah, gold's not really going to be too much of a Okay, I need to be mining... Okay. Oh my lord. When I just finally decide to freaking start mining through a little bit of the ores, I find more diamonds. And how many did we find? 3 more of them. I need to start mining through the ores more, especially if it's redstone or gold, because I've found a lot of the times that diamond spawns pretty close to those ores, so I shouldn't be eating my words and not doing it. We've been pretty successful so far. I consider this, for a small amount of time, a huge success. And the fact that we haven't degraded our pickaxe much. When you go through an abandoned mineshaft at this level, and you don't have to use your pick at all, it's a beautiful sight, because I can't repair my pick anymore, mainly because it's too expensive, and I don't have any, well, now I can say I have diamonds in my name, which is nice. I would just like to be able to, you know, have diamonds on the server so I can go to casinos and just bet everything, so I think I'll be here quite a while. But apart from that, I feel like if I was to cut you guys off and venture out to something else, it wouldn't be as exciting. So I think for right now, we're just going to stick through the episode a bit longer, explore this caving area, because this is... there's so much of it, even the parts that aren't the mineshaft. This is so crazy. Holy crap. How are we going to find, like, enough time to be able to dig? That's a double gold vein right there, I think. No, I think that was 9. Oh, my lord. Ooh, jeez. Okay, there's some redstone over there, although I don't think we're going to get any luckier than we have right here. I feel like our luck's going to die down. You know what we haven't found, though? Chests. We haven't found any chests throughout this area, which is really disappointing. I guess that's like our luck kind of kicking us in the back here, but we haven't found any mineshaft chests, which would make me think that this area has been explored before, but it hasn't. And I can hopefully guarantee that. There's some gold here and a good amount of it. Get all this. Let that lava pour down a bit. Grab this redstone here. Any diamonds behind? No. More gold right here. Hello. Wow, geez. Yeah, UHC, just brilliance. Some lapis over here. This is a cool little area. Oh, this is part of the mineshaft, that's why. I was like, wow, I didn't think lava poured this way. Let's see. That's going to catch us on fire, isn't it? Yep. Let's go... anything? No, we're mining way too much above diamond level anyway, but we can mine the lapis for another time. Gunpowder's really good to keep on us, though, so I think we'll need that. Because I do have some plans with TNT in the future, although I cannot say what those are. Is this a new area, too? Dude! Just... this mineshaft is huge, and it all takes place at diamond level. Which is just like, it's nuts. I'm just repeating myself, but holy crap. Okay, nothing over there except coal. But, I'm gonna have a fun time exploring all this. It might actually, yeah, I might actually do a cut soon, just so we can kind of chop the episode around for a little bit. Only get out the exciting parts, and, at least the interesting parts. If we get to, like, new caves and stuff, or find diamonds, I'll be sure to show... No, we've already been this way. Okay. No, this was the same place that I already went. Okay, so we looped around. That's good. Actually, nah. I shouldn't be saying that's good. It's good that we know our place, but I would like a larger, you know... I was gonna say a larger shaft. A larger mine shaft to actually properly explore here. We're too high up from gold level, diamond level, so we shouldn't really be mining that. If we go back up here, was there anything over in this direction? No, it's this tiny little area right here. What about down here? I know there was a ton more spots that we need to excavate, but you just lose your place. I'm probably going to have to go back in the episode and figure out what turns are where, because I'm keeping my coordinates up this whole time. Whether or not that may be annoying, and if it is, I apologize. But just so I have, like, a reference point if I need to look anywhere. And I don't know if I'm the only one. I would like your guys' thoughts on this, too, just to make me feel like I'm not a freak. But, I actually like playing with this reticle, like the green, red, and blue reticle that you get on F3 for the debug, better than the standard reticle that you have. I don't know, I really like this for some reason, and I feel like I'm just weird, but I don't know, it just looks cooler, and it feels, I don't know, it just feels cooler in my opinion. hope I'm not the only one that thinks that way, but I definitely do, and that's a very strong opinion of mine. And a lot of people get annoyed. They're like, Pete, get out of F3, and I'm like, but I like the reticle more. Even though there's a bunch of annoying numbers up on the screen. But yeah, anyways, I think we're going to explore this mineshaft for a little bit longer, so I'm going to go ahead and take a quick cut in the episode, and oh boy! Maybe we shouldn't keep our ender pearls right next to our water bucket. But yeah, gonna go ahead and do a quick little cut, and I'll catch you guys back in just a short little bit after we've had a bit more fun. See you guys. Alright, so, mining through, maybe about literally 2 minutes after I said that, looking over, and... oh, would you look at that over there? I haven't gone down and explored this yet, or haven't mined through it, but it does look like, okay, more than 3 this time. We've gotten 2 veins of 3 diamonds. So, oh, this is a cool little area. I'm just kind of exploring. Wow, it's one of these things at diamond level. That's really cool. There's gold and redstone everywhere. That's sick. Alright. So let's go ahead and stop getting sidetracked and actually mine this up. We got 6 in our inventory. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we got about 10 diamonds now. 10 diamond ore, at least. I think that was relatively good. And we're still down here in the mine shaft at level 12. Oh my god. This is amazing. More diamonds. Okay, literally luckiest mine shaft ever. No exaggeration. This is just the best thing. Okay, let's see how much this is going to give us. We got 10 now. I think only 2. Yeah, it looks like only 2. Okay, well that's still really, really freaking good. Let's see if we can find any more while we're still down here. Holy crap. Maybe it was a good thing that we freaking lost all our things at our casino, because I don't think we actually would have gone mining for diamonds for quite some time. But now I think we're definitely going to come home with more than a stack. I would at least hope so. And I think I should have gone... was this the way that I needed to go? Yeah, this was already looped around. Thank God. I don't need any more freaking turns in this thing. And I don't know if we should be going up or more not. Up or more not. Did I really just say that? Okay. Let's go and get that other area that was over to the left, and then we'll go here. Let's take a screenshot again. Get those cords. Oh man, the amount of screenshots that I'm going to have to look through just to make sure that I've got through everything in here is just going to be phenomenal. Although, we've already found 2 pairs of... or 2 little veins of diamonds in this area, so I don't know how many more there should be. It is dependent on chunks, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue, but I think we might actually be at our end of the diamonds here, so I might do just a short little cut once I explore that other area with you guys. Yeah, this was the place where we were just at. So if we go over to the left here, and then we go up, and that should take us back down and around a little bit. There we go. To the right, and let's pour some water down here so we have a pathway. That's a very painful pathway. Alright, ooh, this looks like an area. Some gold here. Alright, what about down here? Anything juicy down here? Nope, just lava. What about over in this direction? Anything good? Smaller area than I assumed. Nope, just looks like some redstone at the end of thing. Oh, see, look at that right there. That is why you always freaking mine through redstone, gold, whatever it may be. Mine through it. You're gonna find good things. I guarantee it, at least most of the time. Holy crap. Alright, I think after this, Jesus, we need to make sure these won't fall in the lava. I don't think there's any... oh my god, is it an 8 vein? Guys, I think it's an 8 vein. It's an 8 vein. No way! Sick! Alright, so we got total of 20 diamond ore so far in this. That's... oh, jeez. That's crazy. Alright, we got our big first jackpot right there. Let's mine through the redstone here to just make sure there's nothing else hiding in our midst. No, okay. We think we're good. Anyway, gonna call it a cut right there. I'll catch you guys back if anything else exciting happens. And, yeah, we'll see you... oh, it's this little area down here. Hello? Yeah, we've got a bit more to explore here. Gonna make a little bit of a cut, and I'll see you guys back if anything, well, thrilling happens. Diamonds, areas, you name it, and I'll show it. Catch you guys back in just a short bit. Making sure there's nothing here for when we disappear. Nope. See you guys. Alright, so, we kind of branched off a little bit out of the mineshaft. I'm sure there's some areas I haven't explored yet, but that'll have to happen once I go back into the mineshaft and re-go from it, because I've kind of spread off too far to actually backtrack. But we did find more diamonds while strip mining, and let's go ahead and see how many we actually got here. Looks like a vein of solid 5, maybe? Yeah, okay, so we got a solid 5. I think this is a 6. Yes, it's a 6. Okay. So we'll have in total 26 diamond ore right now in the time of less than 40 minutes, I think, mining, which is pretty phenomenal, actually. With this right here, we're actually going to be taking a turn, I think. Let's go in this direction for a few. Is there anything past here? Nope. You kind of can assume there's not really going to be diamonds a few blocks out from more diamonds, at least typically, because chunks kind of prevent that for the most part. But I think we'll keep moving out from here for right now. I do hear some lava, though. We've been kind of keeping our eye out. Oh, yep, keeping our eye out for some lava to hopefully find new caves, which is what happened to me earlier. And it looks like we found a tiny little opening, so... Oh! What? Why have I never gotten this lucky in mining before? Holy crap, dude. Okay, how many is this gonna be? 30 in total? No, looks like just a vein of 3. Still, though, not even mad. That is crazy good. Jesus. Alright, I don't know if there's gonna really be anything over here too much. No, it doesn't look like it. No, it doesn't look like it. Okay. Maybe this little... That is so crazy. 29 diamond ore so far, and we've just started like 40 minutes ago. Absolutely nuts. Maybe this will go down too, and we can keep mining in this direction. Creeper, can you blow up? Blow up for me. Thank you. Anything past here? No, probably not worth it. Didn't really need to take the explosion damage. So I think what we'll do is we'll go to the end of this little cave right here. So I'm thinking right about level 11. Perfect. And I think from this part we'll cover this up and branch onward in... Here's some water. Hold on. Oh no, was that the water I just placed down? Yeah, I think that was the water I just placed down. Alright, so I think we'll be going off in this direction a little bit. Let's turn up our Minecraft sounds, actually, so we can hear if there's any lava around us. There does actually seem to be some lava pretty much immediately to the right of us here. And some water. Okay. And a bat. This sounds promising. Oh, here we go. Got another little small area. There's definitely some water relatively near us, though. Does this cave go up and wrap around? Oh, yeah, it does. Wait. Where is this freaking water at that I'm hearing? Hold on. Is it in front of us? Might be above. Is it below? Having a hard time finding a new cave, but anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and clip it off here. See you guys back when we find something fancy. Just a little bit. Take care. On our way to strip mining, and I was walking up here, and I saw out of the corner of my eye the most beautiful thing. A curvature straight up, so I looked, and I was like, oh, it's beautiful. And then I walked even more forward and was like, oh, it's even more beautiful. Creepers. I love them with a passion. And I like diamonds because I don't kill those and they don't explode in my face. But anyway, so we found a couple more of these things. Looks like it's only going to be another vein of 3. Honestly, 3 has been our lucky number in this freaking recording, because I think we've had about 5 veins of diamonds now, where we've gotten 3 veins, which kind of sucks in terms of... Well, it kind of sucks, but really I'd have that than not have any diamonds at all. So this place is just huge. Like, honestly, wherever I am right now in the overworld has just been, like, heaven. Straight heaven to me in terms of resources and, well, mainly just awesome things, and especially diamonds, because we're rocking 32 ore right now, which isn't just diamonds. We've already made up more than we came into that casino game with, and we've got a Fortune 3 pick. This could easily turn out to be more than a stack of diamonds. In fact, with a Fortune 3, I sure as hell hope it would turn out to be more than a stack of diamonds. In fact, it looks like this ravine has already been cleared out of all its diamonds, so... Oh, we're actually not even picking up... No, yeah, we are. That's a stone that was going into the lava. But it looks like we're already good in terms of this ravine being completely cleared out. Apart from... I haven't really noticed many good ores spawning behind coal, strictly. But I've got this little tiny area over here, too. Don't know what's over here, because I haven't looked ahead. Seems to be some lapis. 2 directions we can go. Ooh. Anything over here? Anything at all? Some redstone over here. We're still at diamond level, still at lava level. We already went this direction, though, but we didn't go the entire way around. What about down here? Some lapis on the edge. Anything behind you? No, it doesn't look like it. I freaking love gravel excavation. It's just the funniest thing. Found redstone behind it. What about anything else? Anything else? Anything else? Efficiency 5 on gravel. On just any... On a shovel. Anything a shovel can dig up with efficiency 5 is just straight hilarious. Love it so much. And I think apart from that, seems to be the only real place in here. Okay, so 32 diamond ore. We're making our progress, and I don't know when I'm necessarily going to stop, because we're just on this train, keep going with it. I think this ends right here, does it? Yeah, we didn't want to go up any further anyway. So yeah, gonna go strip mine for a little bit longer, get you guys back. So, literally, that's the ravine, and we already found more diamonds. Accidentally broke this one, but this is just nuts. Look at this right here. 5 vein? Is that a 5 vein? I thought it was a 6 for a second there. 37 diamond ore. That is nuts. And we're just finding this, like, with complete luck right here, too, because we could have branched out anywhere. But in the ravine, we decided to branch off in this little area right here. That's not really a good example. We chose this right here and happened to dig straight into more diamonds, which is just so badass, honestly. Yeah, it's been freaking crazy, just the amount of stuff that we get. In fact, actually, we're going to need a bit of this block here for that building thing we're doing. As I said that I kind of sketched up a little bit of a pathway for, what is it? Or kind of like a little idea of what I'm doing for the testificate build. But, yeah, so we're going to need granite for the floor. And by the way, it's granite. It's not granite. I know it pisses a lot of people off. So, just your friendly little PSA, public service announcement. It's granite, not granite. So, tell all your friends. Anyway, as we move through the granites... I'm kidding. As we move through the granites, I think we're going to go ahead and take another break. See you guys back.